So welcome back. We're playing a bit more ranked today. We've got 2 more hours of the season left. And I think I need to go +8 to get promoted to Diamond. So it's a long shot, but let's try it out. I wonder if the quality of decks will be higher. Maybe I won't be able to win any games today. Everyone will bring their best deck because they're trying to get promoted as well. We'll see. This looks like a good hand. I mean, you've got all the mana colours. White weenie. Clerics, maybe. We could go Visitor first to get an extra token. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Life gain deck. Interesting. Forest to get the that hexproof card. So in that case, let's make sure we've got double white with this. And now whilst he's tapped out, we'll take out Voice of the Blast. So we're thinking Hallowed Haunting. Nice. I was running Kodama in this deck for a little while, but I did take him out eventually. So he's going to get an extra land ramped out. Okay. So, Naturalist. We want green mana to cast Commune with Spirits. Okay. We can actually cast Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So let's do that one. Generous Visitor. Trade it for these two. I don't think it's a good trade. So we're almost certain he's got the green instant that gives hexproof and a token. Okay, there's a Valkyrie. Just needs 4 more life. discard 2 cards. Let's discard that one. Okay. Now, yes, we can take out the Valkyrie. Modified creatures get trample as well. Or we could take out his biggest creature. It does scry as well. Okay, I think we're gonna make this guy pretty huge, the Naturalist, and yeah, okay. So we're up to +1. Oh gosh, that's a 1-lander. It's got Commune with Spirits, so turn 2 I could find that second land. You know what? It's awful, but I've got card draw there. Can I do it? This is a terrible decision. I could whiff and not find any land as well. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to keep a 1-lander. Just, if anything, just to show people why I should never keep a 1-lander. Okay, we didn't top deck a land. That's a bad start. And we've just stripped a land out of our deck as well. Oh my goodness, we top decked a land. I'm a genius. Right. Right. Commune with spirits first. That's what I think. Try and find a white source. And is it greedy to play this for green and play a generous visitor? Yeah, that's probably a bit too greedy. Let's play that for red. Okay. Feel like we've got a control deck here. Okay, planes. So okay, maybe it's not the best sequencing, but he'll do. If we'd played a second green, we could have played Kami as well, and then we'd have maximised on the number of counters next turn. But now we can get double white, which we might need. Again, it's got generous visitor, so okay, let's visitor. Right, one little problem. He's playing white. He's playing control. We're expecting a board sweeper of some kind. I'm just gonna play it slow. I'm gonna play Kami of Transience. Okay, he had a flash creature. Right, and that gets killed, fair enough. So this is his sweeper, effectively. It's a flash creature with first strike. We did not expect that to happen. Protection from god creatures. It's interesting, okay. I think I'll end the turn there, actually. I'm not going to circle of confinement that. Or at least not just yet. Okay, that's exiled and he's pretty much tapped out. Okay. So we'll play another visitor. We're going to have 2 mana up, aren't we? So we'll Circle of Confinement. Sigrid. And I guess we can go double green. So we are expecting a sweeper. But we'd like to play out a bunch of enchantments, I suppose. Naturalist and Fable, maybe. It's fine. We'll spread out the counters, because I don't think the size of my creatures matters that much. I mean, he might have another Sigrid, of course. So, yeah, Sigrid is over here, who has first strike. And that would make 3 toughness kind of important. So, we'll give those guys 3 toughness, we'll give the Naturalist 3 toughness as well. But we expect a sweeper. Doomscar, yeah. Okay. Going to go ahead and discard the Circles of Confinement. Oh boy, that was not what I wanted to see. Okay, we'll do this guy and play get a haste rune. Keep the damage going. And I actually thought, because Rune of Speed might even be, if I'd have just held on to it, I could have used that on the reflection next turn to copy the Runeforge Champion straight away. Okay, so I think we will attack with the champion. I think, okay, it's another Sigrid. Sure. He might have a counter spell there, but he did. He did. Never mind. I'm going to hold these land. Oh boy. I think we can play some land. Oh, it's yeah, it targets an attacking or blocking creature. Interesting. Okay, let's copy the visitor. Interesting, right. It's gonna just fading hope that, sure. Why not? Wandering Emperor as well, sure.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off. You're done. Remember
builds
your
up and
training.
becomes a bit of a wall for me to deal with. Oh, he's got the sacrifice land. A forest this time. Do we? Yeah. We'll do that.
Try not to miss me.
It's actually only 11 land in 26 I've got, so this is a reasonable amount of land to draw. Alright, he's got the finisher. Still doesn't feel great, but I can't really complain. Now, if I'd held on to my circles of confinement, because I discarded 2 to try and get a bit more, get a few more threats on the board. But I would have been able to get rid of his next Sigrid. But then there's a bunch of stuff I wouldn't have got as well. Oh, that's actually quite a good card. That gives me Scry, but yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. So back to +0. I suppose we played into the sweeper a little bit. First of all, he had the exile effect for my Kami, because I thought I'll be smart and I'll play the Kami to play around the sweeper. Then I played out 3 creatures and got Doomscarred. Okay, we've only got green mana and we don't have any card draw, so I think we've got to mulligan. Okay, that works, that's fine. Rune of Might. We need a Rune of Might. Maybe not. Blue, white, black. Do we trade off here? Yep. I think I'll go ahead and trade off. Get the Kami back later. Seems reasonable. Naturalist. And mountain. Okay, it's a Rafine deck. Ward 1. Interesting thing, we could play Naturalist and a white source and still play Borrowed Time on it, which is kind of interesting. I think let's go with that plan. Because all he has is a swamp. Yeah, I think that should work. I mean, a 1/4 flyer, it's not that scary. But maybe all the conniving, card draw and discard, gets him to his cards. Maybe that's the real threat. Okay. Right. Do a little communing with spirits. That's the card I want. Yeah, we can. I think we just play that. It only costs 2 mana. Quite handy. We hit a lot of land. I think we'll easily be able to cast these 2 things next turn. I'm going to play the tap land because that could be quite useful. I could have played that and I'd have got 2 extra damage in, which is true, but I'll have more mana for next turn, and yeah, maybe that's the best policy. More tokens from Showdown of the Skalds. That's a good top deck. Okay, use one of these forests, of course. Generous Visitor. He might have the Sweeper, so he could, well, what's it called? Yeah, it would be a -4 toughness. So he could aim for 5 toughness. Possibly even 6 toughness might be. There we go. They've got 6 toughness, right? I suppose Weaver of Harmony could swing in for some beatdown as well. Emperor.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Probably good I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. Shake down a heavy. So you're saying I need 7 toughness now. Make that 8 toughness.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
9 toughness. 9 toughness. Forgot about the wedding announcement. Right. Yeah, that's... Oh yeah, we can double up on that with Weaver of Harmony. Let's do it. Because I'm not attacking with Weaver of Harmony. So I can only really do Commune with Spirits. I'll build up the Naturalist a bit. Now the Naturalist or a Spirited Companion to draw another card. That's pretty exciting, I think. Well, that's nice. Circle of Confinement. We can take out the heavy. Would be nice to give the Naturalist Trample or something. I think, yeah, we start pumping up Generous Visitor now. So Vanishing Verse happens on the Generous Visitor of all things. Ah, because it can't hit a Naturalist. That makes sense. Okay, right. Heavy is out of there. Now the only trouble is I attack, he blocks, Wandering Emperor kills my Naturalist, but I'm okay with it. I can get more 10/10 creatures easily enough. That puts me on 42 life, which is pretty decent. I think I'll keep these 2 lands in my hand. Yes, please.
Years of training.
Yeah.
This? You are not much of a roadblock.
So Shizuki now, okay.
I could sneak right by, but I'm itchy.
He's making his ninja. Alright.
Bet you can't catch us.
Okay. We've got Kami. Got Companion. And we'll copy the Companion effect because we like drawing cards. Okay, Circle of Confinement, interesting. Circle of Confinement will just stop him drawing a card off Kato. So I mean, I'll feel terrible if he plays out another Shakedown heavy. That's a good Scar shot. Played into another sweeper.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
So we'll do a Kami. Fable. And we'll just keep Rune of Might in my hand, I think. Wonder if that was the right call. Stop him drawing a card using the circle. I mean, I then realised he could blitz out the underdog to get his attack phase, his card draw. But I think I could. I had a 4/4. The Kami I could have blocked with. So, but of course he had the Doom Scar already. So. Draw, then discard. Okay. Except he's got wedding announcement, so that's actually a 4/3 underdog. Yeah. Sorry, the Mirthless.
Out of my way. I have a witness.
That's now a 3/4. Okay, I think we just discard the land. Oh, a Showdown. Right. We've got 7 land, so we should hit a land off the Showdown. We can cast everything. Okay, there's our land. So I think we borrowed Time the Vampire and we killed both of his planeswalkers, right? I think that seems to make sense. And we'll go ahead and play this land and we'll get another red source. Actually, we've got so many red things we can cast. So he hits him, he hits him.
The fun just started.
Oh yeah, now we could cast things, but we won't. I got Rune of Speed for our Mirror Breaker. If we want to copy something right away. I suppose, though, playing the Runes deck, I'm not as worried about sweepers, just because I know how easy, if I hit a Showdown of the Skalds, I can just recover, refill the board and go again. Okay, how about we Rune of Speed? Kiki Jiki. And we'll build up the shamans as well, I think. Good hit, gotta say. Right, so well, let's not mess this up. Let's make sure we play the card in exile. Because we can play a companion, copy it and get another card. Which seems pretty good. Draw the next Showdown, which is pretty good. Right, let's play that Forest. And we can play a Rune of Might on this Shaman. There we go. Yeah, on that Shaman, please. Very nice, okay. Down to 1, so close. Now spur.
Answers about my past here. I've made plenty of connections.
Yeah. So yeah, a big decision in that one. I had a 10-10 Jukai Naturalist, and I basically traded it for a Wandering Emperor on 2 loyalty. Because I attacked into a chump blocker, so that he could exile. I don't know if that was the right choice. I just knew I could. It's pretty easy to make more 10-10 creatures, so it seemed like the right choice. So a lot of Fable of the Mirror Breakers. And 2 Showdowns and no red mana. So we'll mulligan that one. And what do we put on the bottom here? We don't have any white mana. Keep 6. We do have Commune with spirits. We could put Jukai Naturalist on the bottom, because we might not hit any white mana, you know. That might... It seems crazy, but just based on the opening hand, that's what makes sense to me. Start with the Visitor. Okay, we'll Commune for white mana. There we go, there's the Naturalist. We'll just, actually we'll grab that. Play out our plains, or a white land. Didn't want to go for the plains because I can grab that later with a Cabaretti Courtyard and potentially get double white. need that later on. Now, which one? They're both the same, so we'll use this one for red. We'll play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. And he's dead. He's out of there. Fair enough. The Celestus of all things, my goodness. Okay. Here's my plan. I'm not going to play Showdown this turn. I play Spirited Companion, and the Courtyard will take planes out of the deck. And I'm going to discard these 2 lands. Right? We drew 2 more lands, but that's fine. Let's find the planes. So we've got double white. Play the companion and draw a card. Nice. Okay. I get a treasure token. And I guess he could play a sweeper. Let's play the Kami now. I've got that treasure token. So a day-night deck, I guess. And does draw and discard. Right, so we Showdown. He's got blue, he could be doing a counterspell. That's a good point. No, we made it, we made it. Okay, what can we do with 1 red mana? Now we could play Generous Visitor with that mana there, but I want to get the maximum value from the exiled cards, so I'm not going to do anything spectacular. Wandering Emperor again. 3 games in a row, I think.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Now, to play Generous Visitor or not, I think we don't have to, because we'd be using the treasure. It would just be... all it would do is just get caught by his Doomscar. There we go, Doomscar. Is that 2 or 3 games in a row with Wandering Emperor and Doomscar, I think?
Strike fast and strike hard.
Okay, right, so maximum value from our exiled cards. We play the Mountain. We can borrow time on the Emperor. We'll play a Visitor first. We want to play the Mirror Breaker. And yeah, we'll borrow time the Emperor, I think.
Back to wandering.
See if it's another Doomscar. So he's got to cast nothing to change it to nighttime. And I've got 2 lands to discard as well, which is pretty good. For my, Fable Part 2. They did nothing, okay, to get value from the Celestus. Look for that next Doomscar, I would guess. Right. Let's do Fable and Rune of Speed on the Goblin. We'll power up this Goblin as well. Okay. He countered the rune, didn't he? It's pretty impressive. Wandering Emperor again, sure. Why not?
Feel the energy of that like water. Well done.
And the turn there. So, that's 2 Wandering Emperors so far, 1 Doomscar. Celestus doing a pretty good job. If everything you've got is instant speed, you can quite happily do nothing on your turn. And get the get to loot for free. Oh, it's farewell this time, sure, why not? And Wandering Emperor comes back. Which one will he keep?
You're ready to lose.
Probably that one. So yeah, he kept his artifact, of course.
Watch for intruders.
It's all pretty rough. Yeah, farewell is not something you want to run into. Doomscar and farewell so far. Just strip a forest out of the deck. Let's see. He's gonna make another token. I won't Circle of Confinement just yet. I guess we had the option. We could have removed the Celestus at some point with borrowed time instead of the Wandering Emperor. I haven't got a nice, interesting. He discarded Doomscar. Nice. Oh well, that's at least that's another sweep out of his deck.
Remember your training.
Trouble is, we're playing against control decks, and they're long and grindy. It's going to take too much time, even if we win. It's not looking like we're going to win, to be brutally honest. Team Memory Deluges in the graveyard as well. Interesting, the old scry it to the bottom and then draw it. We do have 2 in the deck. He's got, I guess, no counter magic to protect this. Maybe this is the right time to do Circle of Confinement on it. keep Rune of Might. We'll spend our mana on the campus. Yeah.
May your hand strike true.
So that's being flashbacked. Sure. Okay, it's my turn again. Actually, no, it isn't. Last two attackers. Now we do this one. Okay, draw a card. It's a creature. Ooh, Generous Visitor and a Rune of Might on there. I think he is tapped out. I think we will hold off. See if I get the companion gets an attack phase, I suppose. And we can't actually
This fight.
quite get through that, can we? We can get the dog to 3/3. We'd have to draw another enchantment and cast it, and then we can get a 4/4 dog. So let's put that on the bottom. And seriously, was that the is that the same land I drew again? This theory is sort of we're kind of gaining evidence for it. Right, I feel like it's not really worth it to do visit Rune of Might, try and attack the Wandering Emperor, because they'll just block there and exile me, I think. Yeah, because that will get him to 3/3 only, so I'll just trade off. So I don't think we'll play anything. No attacks, and end turn. And yeah, I should probably concede. Yeah, okay. Hullbreaker, Horror, concede time. But what happened there? He had 2 Wandering Emperors, a Doomscar, and a Farewell. And the interesting choice, he counterspelled my Rune of Haste, which it's basically like stopped 4 damage and stopped me drawing a card. So. Okay, this looks pretty good. We've actually got the combo. We can commune on turn 1 as well. Looks like we want double white. Yep, we've got double white. Cast. Play a Naturalist. Now I think that we don't have any runes to play for free. I think we let the ghast through somehow. So this deck should have Blood on the Snow. So we might play Hallowed Haunting. Verse, sure. Edgar. Okay. We can cast a couple of runes for free, but still only gets you. You know, if we do another Rune of Might, that gets him to 4/4. But the Runeforge Champion, yeah. Okay, maybe we just play the tap land. And do we want to play Spirited Companion and draw a card? And do we want to play another Naturalist when he's playing black? I think we won't. We'll just put 2 creatures out. No attacks and end turn. Field of Ruin, interesting. Cosmos Elixir, very, very interesting. Okay, gaining 2 life every turn, sure. Edgar the Charmed Groom. So, it's looking like whatever I will build up is going to get traded off with Edgar, and then he's going to turn into a coffin and be very obnoxious and make lots of creatures. Okay, right, best thing we can do, right, we want to get a bit of red mana somewhere. I want to play a Runeforge Champion. We'll search the library. I'm thinking we could do a double Rune of Might on Runeforge Champion. But maybe next turn. I don't know. We could see what we draw. Let's do that on the Naturalist. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay. We've got other Jukai Naturalists. It's only got 1 mana left. Ooh. Circle of Confinement, you say. Let's take out the Ghast. So that's effectively 2 damage, and then swing for 6, right? And we're trampling, of course. Shadow's Verdict, everything dies, sure. Yeah, I just got one of these. It's a good card. Right, we could Naturalist and Showdown. Play a Forest. And, yeah, how about communing with spirits this turn? And getting another creature. That seems good. So we're rebuilding. We got a Wrath out of his hand, I suppose. That's the way to look at it. It's going to kill that, okay. Let's get another red source out. Underdog can get confined. Do we want to do our card draw effect first? Yeah, maybe we want to do that and see if we draw something good. Rune of Speed. Pretty good. So, I think Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and we romp to Rune of Speed, the Goblin. So we'll draw a card off that as well, so we'll just see what card we get. And then we'll do Circle of Confinement. Walking straight into the next sweeper, but let's do this. What if he doesn't have a sweeper? That's my philosophy. Edgar's back. Emperor, 4th game in a row.
I've learned much.
Guess it must be a good card or something.
Let me show you. This is what you get for hurting my people.
Now we get the step 2 of Fable, which is pretty good to get rid of all these lands. There we've got a card draw card, that's pretty good. I guess this guy is it. Rune of Sustenance, that's, I suppose that's okay. It's card draw. Yeah, let's do the Rune of Sustenance on him. Gets me another token as well, which is very important. We want to get to 7 toughness. Okay, another Showdown. That's what you want. Borrowed time. It's exactly what we want. Right. So we'll borrow time for Edgar. Auto pay. And we'll start pumping things up over here. And what else can we do? Weaver of Harmony is pretty cool. Yeah, let's generate generally pump things up a little bit. And I'm going to play this courtyard to get value, I think. And more mana for next turn. So you hit him, you two can hit the Emperor. You might have instant removal for one of them, but that's okay.
Years of training. for
Sweeper,
this?
I'm guessing. Oh, invoke despair. How weak. We will lose a 2-2. We'll lose an enchantment. We'll lose Rune of Speed. And he will draw a card. Oh, I've lost 2 life. I'm down to 42. And that gets Infernal Grasped, okay. Gets to draw cards off that. You know what? We're not too keen on all of that. Okay, this Weaver of Harmony is going to copy Showdown of the Skalds. We will Generous Visitor first. And we'll make a huge Spirited Companion, I guess. And Borrowed Time, the Cosmos Elixir. Keep the lands in hand and just swing for 12. Now, he's going to top deck something. What's it going to be? Sweeper. You got him. "45 minutes left. I think we're still where we were an hour ago. But at least we're 50-50. I was thinking I was going to lose every game today. People would come in and you know, with their best decks. I think we'll keep that. It's all 3 colours of mana. I'm missing a 2-drop. I've got a 3-drop, and I've got my huge card draw thingy. Right, play a mountain. Swing. Right, white source. Fable. Stormseeker, okay. Attacking for 3. Okie doke. Well, that's nice. We've got double white. Now, the stupid thing here, I'm tempted to chuck away to both lands. I think we can only chuck away one of them. We need the other land. Okay, fine. So play that, so we've got double white. I think we don't play Showdown. Play Rune of Might on this guy. Get him to 4-4. Interesting, okay. I'm going to play a Runeforge Champion. That makes sense to me. Let's get the card that red does not want to see, Rune of Sustenance. So he is red-green. Guessing he's got a few. Runeforge Champion. Trade-off? No, I think not. I did want to play Sustenance on that guy, but I think we've got to play Showdown. Remember, he's got Trample. We're playing against red-green. So really, the bigger that creature can get, the better. Do we want... I'm going to go ahead and get another source of white, I think. Put the Rune of Sustenance on you. Turn. Don't think we get to cast all of these because that's 7, 8 mana. We're only getting to 7 mana next turn. Okay, he's got Infernal Grasp. He's got black in the deck. Okay. Another Infernal Grasp. Okay. Puts him down to... Yeah, okay. Might just have made it to Plat 1 for the first time ever. So that's something. Right, 40 minutes to go. Need 6 wins. 5 minutes a win. 6 in a row would do it. Oh, cool. It looks like a turn 1 commune, and we can look for a red source. This looks like a good hand. Any red source? Yes. Mountain is a red source. Oh, Concealing Curtain. I like this card. It's gonna totally eat my Showdown of the Skalds unless I play it on turn 3, I think. And he's gonna kill that. That's smart. that was the correct choice. Except if I've got 2 Showdowns, he might be in a bit of trouble. I do at least get the card replaced, so... that's something. We're seeing a lot of Infernal Grasp today. That seems to be the removal card of choice. Yeah, we're going to play a Showdown. We don't have double white. I guess when we play that, we will. let's actually just play a forest. Okay, and swing for 1. And yeah, we can cast 3 of these, or I can play a land and cast the 2 spells, so that's quite good. It's good value. We actually need double red. That's a good idea. Yeah, I was paying attention for a second there. Doesn't usually happen. Right, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Here we go. Rune of Speed on the Goblin. Here we go. Put that on the Companion. Yeah, okay, so that gets Infernal Grasp. That's good. Good, right choice. I put the token on the right one. And we'll swing for 3. Sorry, the Loveless. Yeah.
I take the short. You fight for me now.
I can discard 2 cards. Do we want to keep the Lorehold Campus, maybe? That feels like pretty good value. Okay. We still have this up, so effectively we have a huge Spirited Companion. So, Kami of Transience first. And we've only got tap lands. What do we borrowed time? I think we borrowed time, the Revealing Eye. Lorehold Campus or Cabaretti Courtyard? We've already got the planes out of the deck. Let's play the Cabaretti Courtyard. Let's swing for 5 and see if he just chump blocks. Yep. Blood on the snow. You hit 6 land. Very good.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Okay. So he's going to do that and get lots of tokens and decayed zombies. Okay, great. Looking forward to it. Kami is back. Jukai Naturalist. You know, he could have another of those in his hand. We could use our green mana to commune with spirits this turn. Get a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That seems pretty cool. That is a good value card. Thinking, would we rather discard this to draw a card or get a land out of our deck? I think maybe we just discard it. Yeah. Blood on the Snow. Meathook Massacre, yeah. Okay, that'll do it. So it's just a 2/3 with Death Touch. Fair enough. Yep.
Nothing on Innistrad.
Bring that one back. At least we didn't play all of our creatures last turn, I suppose. We'll discard the 2 land. Get closer to the next next big one. So Kami of Transience, boom. Generous Visitor. And then, I guess, Spirited Companion. And I'm gonna play this land, I think. Yeah, let's get another white source. Rune of Sustenance. Yeah, let's get it out of the hand. Get it on the Kami. Draw another card. Sure, let's stack all of this up on the Kami. Might make it harder for his next thingamy. Except no, he's got 7 mana, so he can just do 8 mana. He can do another 6-point meat hook. Yeah, so the Sorin not dying is a bit of a problem. Now he gets to be huge, right? Gets to be a 3/4, so he's got a lot of stuff, and that gets Infernal Grasp, sure. Then it comes back immediately, right? So yeah, issue is we're not killing Sorin at the moment. Kami comes out. We don't have enough green mana for all of our green spells we want to cast. This is a bit of a problem. If he top decks the thing, okay, we would do 1 Generous Visitor, I think. And yeah, if he top decks another sweeper, then it's just not my day. In fact, yeah, because he's drawing two a turn. Lol, Spider Queen, yeah, sure. Have some more creatures, why not?
We will slay our enemies.
Yep, they can do me some damage, that's fine. Right, she gets these tokens.
I will get what I want.
My goodness, I'm just drawing every Generous Visitor. I'm thinking, do I want more tokens on that? Or draw another card? I've drawn all 4 Generous Visitors, which is pretty insane. So this is gonna generate 3... potentially 4 tokens to put. Yeah, that's actually, that'll be a 7/7 actually when it swings in. But I want to draw a card. I've decided. A card is the very thing. Imagine if I drew a forest, I could do all 3 of these. Oh, we drew a green. We did. We drew a green source. So visitor, visitor. And naturalist. And we'll put it all on the Kami. Because it's got trample. I don't think I ever drew all 4 Generous Visitors and had them all on the board at the same time. Somehow I don't think I'm winning this game, but it's kind of fun. Which one do we attack? 13 damage to any target, you gain 13 life. Okay, that could be a problem. And this one is only on 3. Okay, so but it's going to get to 8, isn't it? They lost less than 8 life. They lose life. Okay, so I can't let him hit me with any combat damage. If, okay, let's attack with that. Oh, let's attack like that as well. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit iffy. Right, let's try that. Maybe I should be attacking with more creatures. If I just attacked him with everything. Yeah, well, too late to worry about that now. He's got the Meat Hook Massacre, so that kind of causes some issues when all his creatures die and then give him lots of life. I feel like that's bad news.
You win this round. I will cull the weak.
Okay, we got a lot of stuff coming in. Yeah, okay. Naturalist. Block a gust. Companion block there. Menace is a problem. Yeah. Okay, block that. And then we've got, I guess these are getting through for 5. Can't stop Drainer. It's not ideal. Let's block like that. And how much life do I lose from killing his creatures? I didn't even think about that that bit. He has 6 toughness to block with. I would like to... Let's tap some red mana, please, for this. I'd just like to draw a card. I mean, getting another Trampler could be good, but it's too late now. Don't think it would do enough. Hallowed Haunting. Okay, yeah, let's try it. Kami. Gets to 9. Does everything get flying? No. Do a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fable takes it to 7, by the way. But I've miscounted somewhere, haven't I? It's 7 or more enchantments. 1, 2, 3. He's not an enchantment. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 enchantment short. And he's going to swing in the air and kill me. Let's just swing like that and hope for the best. I think meat hook kills me, doesn't it? Yep. I believe I have 20 minutes left. Okay, no green. We have a couple of card draw things. We could draw into the land. Seems optimistic, got to say. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, planes. There we go. Delver of Secrets deck. I don't think I've lost to this deck yet. So this could definitely, today could definitely be the day. Let's see if we draw a land. Yes, we did. Not a green land, but still pretty good. This becomes a 3/2 flyer. Right, we will go. I think we'll go double white. Play the Fable. You might counterspell it, but that's fine. And I'm going to attack. I'm going to throw caution to the wind. Oh, right, it's that deck, okay. We got a green source, oh my goodness, right. Can actually discard Kami and play it later, I think. Yes. Cool. Play that. Right, so we know what happens next turn with this guy. Very, very bad things. I had a turn 4 loss in this position, pretty much. Except he had a Leonin War Leader, which was boosting every spell by +1/+1. So I'll be impressed if he can take me out this turn. I'm going to do the Showdown just to try and dig for removal. Keep the creatures back to block, I guess, because they invariably have some trample. No, we didn't find removal. Security bypass, yes. This is the card I was thinking of on this kind of card. How much more? Just 4 damage? Five damage. Are we dead next turn? The other way we can fight is by having lifelink. So we can only get 5 mana out in total. He can make another mana. Yeah, well, I won't be able to block the thing. I could just try and get value out of... Just wondering, do we want to do another Fable? Or Rune of Might could draw a removal card. Well, we wouldn't be able to cast the removal card, so I think we attack at this point. It would just, yeah, it would do more damage. And I'll play Fable and then break it again. So that's... he goes up to 5, doesn't he? So it's at least 9 damage. Probably going to be more. Knives. It's drawn something as well. Just thinking, we don't have the mana to actually play our runes, so I think we discard our runes. I think we'll discard, yeah, discard all of our land. Discard that land. Do we like Trample more or Rune of Speed? Maybe Rune of Speed. And we'll play Showdown to try and find the removal card. But it's probably, you know... going to be defended with counter magic. Tap target creature. Okay, well I'm going to get 3 treasures with any luck. In fact, let's spend the mana. Let's copy a Goblin Shaman so we get... I don't know actually, just Goblin Shaman or maybe a Spirited Companion, draw another card. It's got Valorous Stance as well on that. Okay, so we only get 2 mana, unfortunately. Got borrowed time. Okay. Did I play a land this turn is my other question. I didn't play a land this turn, okay. Still got 2 mana up. Let's attack with everything. I'd be gobsmacked if he didn't have something to protect his virtuoso. Slip out the back would be the classic, I think. But we've got to try it. Impressive the amount of cards. Oh no, we don't want to do that one. Let's do that one. So he had his indestructible spell, didn't he? Which he used for removal. Yeah, he has slip out the back. Good game. If I just concentrated on just casting spells, I wonder if I'd have actually killed him. Phew, still in plat 1. 11 minutes left. It's like, really, the only thing we can do at this point is go down to plat 2. Maybe I'm not going to win 6 games in 11 minutes. Yeah. I think we call it a day there. I think getting to plat 1 is pretty good. I don't think I've made it as high as plat 1 before. I think that is the strength of the runes deck. Even a slightly incomplete runes deck, such as mine. So this is the one with only 1 Runeforge Champion. But I do have 4 Showdown of the Skalds, and this seems to be a hugely important card. Probably more important to have 4 of these than 4 Runeforge Champions, possibly. Actually, the only thing I feel like the only change I want to reverse, maybe I went down to 2 Commune with Spirits. I think I preferred when I had 4. Kind of makes the opening hand a bit easier, and it's really good for digging for Showdown of the Skalds as well. It's just a question of what you take out. I suppose you could take out 2 removal spells. Those are the things I've recently added. Instead of 6, I could go down to 4 removal spells, I suppose. But yep, I think that's a video. Thanks for watching.